Amazon have run out. We've used up the whole of Amazon's data centers, and we can't run the machine that we usually do to make Sonic Talk live. So this is a kind of real-time filming that we will then post as soon as we can get it online. So that will take the place of the show today. But this is our lovely office. We haven't tidied up much, but this is where it all happens. So all the uploading and admin happens over here. We've got Andy and Chris, and then we've got Dom, and we've got Matt.
Hello.
We nearly had Matt yesterday.
Hey, how you doing?
But unfortunately, we didn't have any bandwidth, so we can have real-time Matt now.
He's getting the go today. So.
Yeah, it was a little bit jerky, I think, watching it back.
Well, somebody said it was like watching sample and hold video, which I thought was particularly apt for a modular show, right? So anyway, we're starting in the office, but then we're just going to go out and do what we've done with Ed behind the camera, do what we do, which is basically walk around and see what we can find. So we're in this is the quiet part of the building. Upstairs has got much more. So I think what I'd like to do is start outside or go outside first, because they've got the kind of asparagus that's in all of the Superbooth blurb. It's a fountain. It's actually a fountain outside the building, and they finally got it working today because they haven't had it working for the last couple of days. So let's go. Hey, Andy. So this is the foyer.
That's the thing about this year, actually, it's a lot quieter in here than previous years because so much of it's outside now. So
yeah,
you can actually have a conversation here. Usually this is just rammed full of stalls and noise and things like that. So yeah, we'll see. You'll see it's all outside now. There's still quite a few people up here though. It's a huge building.
This will probably be our longest show. Ed, I hope you've been working out. Even though our brand new camera rigs are lighter, they're still pretty heavy when you hold them up for a long period of time.
It's like steady cam action.
So we could get really meta if we come over here first. Because I think what we have is, this is the 20 years, it's actually 20 years of Superbooth this year. And there's a sort of video loop and there's a whole load of photos. And if you watch long enough, there's
Bob
Moog. But a lot of our videos are up here as well, so periodically our stuff comes up, and you can see it's just none of it's playing at the moment. I don't know what's going on here. This looks like some raving. That looks like it could be the Fez, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
No, it can't be because it's 4-3.
Oh. Might be Trezor or something
Let's
like
go.
that.
If we go out to the fountain, we might find when we come back, we're there. So one of the wonderful things about this place is it's actually a kinder centre, which means it's sort of designed for, children's activities. This huge park. So check this out. This is a massive, massive park, and I mean it literally. This is a tiny bit. It's about half a mile to the front gate that way, and it's about half a mile to the gate that way where we come in. But here's the fountain, the famous I guess it's a stainless steel asparagus.
This is the first time they've had it on since.
Yeah, I don't remember it running before.
No, I don't.
And I think because the last two times we've been, I think it was running maybe the first time we came. No, it wasn't. So yeah, they've been restoring it. So it feels like symbolic somehow. And there it is. So anyway, that's that bit done.
It is a super symbolic time. I mean, this is being back around all these people for the first time in I don't know how many years, and just feeling part of this community that Herr Schneider's put on.
Yeah,
it's just brilliant. So yeah, it is kind of symbolic. Thank you.
So, yeah, I think it's whatever these videos are still rolling. But take my word for it, I've seen our stuff up there. So where shall we start? Shall we go upstairs?
Yeah, if you want to.
We go upstairs. I don't think we're going to be able to do the whole thing because Ed will probably collapse. But we do need to show you. There's the Korg. What do you call that? It's like a beach hut.
Yeah, it's.
They've got the NTS2 in there and whatnot. So right, let's keep going.
Now, someone told me the reason that these stairs are so wide is something to do with back in the day, women would come down in their massive dresses, looking rather posh, and it was about the width. I don't know if that's true.
That sounds like Victorian. I don't know if this is a Georgian building,
it's
but
not,
maybe there was like 50s ball gowns. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. but it is it's quite a size. I actually haven't been up here yet. I've been pretty much everywhere else, but I've not been up here. Like I was saying before, you do need 2 or 3 days really to get around this whole place and to see everything.
You got a loose shoelace there, Ed. You might want to see to that. Here, let me take the camera. So I guess we go selfie mode. Oh, I better not, because I'll pull this.
Let's have a look behind us. Here.
Yeah, here we go. So that's Soma.
Little jam station going on.
Soma Labs over here. Very popular booth. We got a video up from them already. Okay, I'm doing the handover. Right, let's keep going because we'll have to make it brief. But
Okay.
you'll get the idea of all of the live streams that I wanted was rather than interviews and stuff, which we can do any other time, and we filmed a lot of that stuff already, is more to make it like this is what it's like here.
Tip top there.
Tip top.
Obviously bringing back the Buchla range into their range of modules there, which is good to see.
So I don't know where to go first because we go this way because then we
Okay.
can take a shortcut out.
Some really nice cases here.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone needs a case if you're going to get involved with modular.
Look
in
at
one way or
that
another.
guy.
This is nice.
Yeah,
It's wooden. Yeah, nice.
that's cool.
Hi.
Too many synths.
You can never have too many synths.
No?
Well, maybe.
There are too many synths here. So. Okay, so we've still got some of the kind of little room stuff. Previously when we came here, all of these corridors, like you said, Matt, would be rammed full of people, and it was just a full-on cacophonous noise, and now they've sort of split it up into smaller spaces. It sort of works a bit better. So let's just have a quick look in here. Yeah, it seems to be more of a party and a chat in here, but this is one of the classic sort of, this is what one of the rooms is like. I don't know if we've seen anything in this one, but again, Tangible Music Lab over there, and yeah, I'm sure there's more
The
tangible.
modular, analog reinvented. I'm not familiar with this company actually.
No, I don't know.
I do want to come and check these out.
Okay, we'll get at it. It's a little bit noisy and a little bit hard to manage. So maybe what we should do, I think we're going to have to get outside because otherwise it's going to be.
Let's go wander outside.
Ed will be buff by the ends of it. It'll be like Schwarzenegger, but only one arm. Okay, so we'll go this way.
Can we get out this way?
We can. Well, this is where a lot of the big brands are as well.
Okay.
We've got obviously the OBX8 is here.
Oh yeah, I've not seen this yet.
Hello, Eden.
So if you've not been here before, outside each room, it tells you actually what's going on in each room, so you can find your way around a little bit.
Erica says I can't remember.
And then you've just got crazy little rooms like this. Check
That
this
way.
out.
Eden Gray, ladies and gentlemen.
Nick, have you seen the Twin Peaks room?
Oh yeah, I'm coming in there. This is where the Rhodes Mark 8 is.
It's interesting.
Let's come in for a bit of lovely tinkle. I bet you can't. The camera can't see anything, can it?
Is it too dark?
It's okay. All right.
Yeah, what is what So a guy going to come out and start dancing weirdly in a minute.
He's just on his lunch break.
Okay. Well, we're coming back tomorrow to actually film something on the Rhodes Mark 8, but what we're doing at the moment is just to kind of like, here's a whistle-stop tour of some of the show. We're not doing it all, but we wanted to show this as well.
Just wanted to show that room. It's a cool room. Like it.
Okay, we got Superbooth, Novation, Oberheim. We'll have a quick look in here. This room is very Tom. It's about as Tom as you could get. I was talking to Dave Smith earlier and I said, it must be really weird being in this room because you're surrounded by Tom.
It really is actually.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of Tom. There we go, there's Jerry Basserman on the
Jerry
OBX.
playing the Oberheim there.
Okay, and we're coming back for a demo, another sound demo for tomorrow. RME, Nonlinear Labs, some other stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to take the secret route back out of here. Oh, what's in here? Oh, Syntact. I've not seen this yet, so this Electron.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on, there's a whole load of stuff. Have you been up here yet? Okay, right.
It just gets more and more vast. It just continues.
Okay. there's a whole turn. Hello.
Look at this beautiful thing.
We're doing a kind of tour.
I have no idea what this is, but it looks original. Is this original or is this a remake, do you think? No, you can see the valves in it.
I was going to say, if you sniff it, you'll be able to smell the hot wax. Hot wax, but I wasn't getting it. Okay. Able to...
Modular.
Wow, okay.
4MS.
Right. I didn't even know this room existed. I mean, I've been very much sort of stuck in my room doing a lot of admin stuff and making sure that everybody's got what they need. I film quite a lot of stuff, but not as much as the other guys, Ed and Andy and Chris. You know, they've done some great work. There's loads more coming as well. And of course, Rob, who's in the cloud at the moment, doing all the edits, and Chris from Battery Operated Orchestra, who is doing doing the news items. So thanks to them. Okay.
Got a little Syntac, Digitone jam station going on here.
Wow, this is intense.
And I wonder if they can hear each other. Probably not.
No. Well, we can't hear them. It's just a load of clickety-clackety.
Just click, yes.
Nice thing. Right, okay.
You know when you're using these, it's the sound those buttons.
We should go.
Basol.
So, God, this is it's going to be whistling.
Already heard about the BCA with pulse width?
Oh, wow, okay.
Great, cool. We'll come back and check it out.
That would be nice.
Okay.
What's the name of the company?
Atov Project.
Atov Project. We'll be back.
I would just say, you took that, and I don't know if it was actually giving it to you.
No, I
fine,
don't.
I'll have it.
Whoops, I'll bring it back.
Free stuff. Free stuff.
You got to watch me.
Right, so we're going to take the back exit here. We're getting to.
Are we going down?
We're going down, all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually, you know, even though I don't like to hang out in car park stairwells, it's actually quite relaxing for a bit when you've been in that sort of environment for a long time. Watch yourself on the stairs, Ed.
Are we in here?
We go down one more. So that's where we started. Our office is along there, and then we'll come down this way.
Hopefully you're all getting an idea of just how vast this place is and how much is crammed in here, which is a testament to the synth community and the new manufacturers that are popping up every year. I mean, I didn't know this company who I've just stolen this from.
This way?
But there seems to be more and more just popping up every year.
Absolutely. You may see us fast forward from time to time for the long walks. You all right there, Ed? Yep. So this is outside. This is where the Seaside Stage was. This stage was here. What actually happened? This hall, which used to be that side, because that's sort of sports centre, that was called the gymnasium, and that's where a lot of exhibitors used to be. But it got earmarked for Ukrainian refugees, which is a very worthy cause, obviously. But they haven't utilised it yet. But obviously, Superbooth didn't want to have a massive PA next to a bunch of traumatised sleeping children after 6 o'clock.
Very thoughtful.
So they moved everything out and made it all work.
But in previous years, obviously there was gigs going on here.
Yeah, Ken Macbeth was in the lake. Oh, look,
this is the calculator sequencer. Gaz took a warm into this, particularly. He's totally connected with it.
Yeah, we were playing around with it a little bit.
So what's going on here? Oh, this is the RK8. So is it production yet, or have you been struggling like everybody else to get the bits and?
Struggling, making small quantities for to start up actually, but we've done a few.
Oh, cool.
Working further from that.
It's a beautiful thing, actually. I remember at the time because we shot something at the. Was it in September or was it? Yeah, it was. It feels like such a long time ago. Nice. Yeah. So you're just having a little bit of a quiet beer time.
Yeah, we tried a little combination of the 8 and the 2, and play around with the vocal sample and some calculator beats.
Nice. Well, Retro Kits, folks. Lots of really cool stuff for them. Nice to see you, Garrett.
See ya.
Okay, so right over here, there's food and coffee and bars, and then. I suppose we could go via the Circus Tent. That might make sense, wouldn't it? So we go round this way and then back into the next bit. So I don't know if we're going to make all of it, but we're doing pretty good time. How are we doing for time? Do you think, if you're still tuned in? There's more to come.
Getting your own virtual tour.
It's a shame that there are these little train tracks all over the place. It's a real shame that they're not running, because some of these booths are quite hard to get to in terms of timing. So, you know, you think, oh, I'm late for my appointment out in the woods. Whoops, mind your step.
Where are we heading this way?
Yeah, we'll go to the Circus Tent. Last time, I think this tent was the Moog exhibit.
Oh, yes.
But I think this time Moog have got a room inside. So yeah, Circus Tent, there's gigs on in here. I think it's maybe till, I'm not sure, for 8 or 9 o'clock, I forget.
Yeah, I think they're going till about 11.
Oh, right,
Past
okay.
11 tonight. So yeah, once everyone shuts down for the evening, people can congregate here, have a bit of a party, have a little bit of a dance. Have you actually seen any live music this time, Nick?
I saw I saw last night, actually I interviewed Daniel Miller and Gareth Jones, and that's coming up. They're very kindly, while they were sound checking, so that'll be an interview coming up. And then we went to watch them, and everybody was really interested in what they do, and it's a totally improvised affair, and it was quite improvised, I would say. Maybe not everybody's cup of tea, but a little bit. I'd be interested to ask them how they thought it went. Would be how I would put it, right?
Sure. It kind of reminded me of sort of Harmonia, those sort of groups back in the day.
So that was about it, but that's all I've seen.
Right.
But I mean, the sound system was amazing. Oh, there's a bit of drums.
Sound check going on in there.
Okay, so now we're heading out into the woods. I think this is a swimming lake. As we know, Berlin's got a lot of sort of man-made swimming lakes for recreational purposes. Back in the 1920s, 1900s, 1920s, it was actually a very decadent society, and everybody used to swim naked. But no, I don't think they do that anymore. I certainly haven't seen anyone. A bit chilly for that, perhaps.
Yeah. And I certainly haven't seen Gaz doing it either.
Well, if anyone's going to, that's possible. Right.
Someone's dropped a t-shirt. Some more free swag. What is this?
Hang it up like a child's glove, and someone will remember. There it is. I left it behind. Oh, there's some intro. What the heck's that? That's interesting. Whoa! Some big bronze. Yeah.
It's the new module by Make Noise that's just been released today.
It's got proximity effect in it. Yeah. It's a one-off. So okay,
actually, Make Noise. I've not seen them here. I don't think they're present.
They're not here. Okay. So this bit is sort of the next sort of step. We've been very fortunate in the fact that it hasn't rained much or hardly at all. So we've actually got a load of tents where, you know, some of the inside people would have been put an hour out here. So we've got Yuhi. We've just posted a video on Yuhi. They've got 2 new prototype modules which they're showing right here. And I got shown a really cool thing, which I don't think Urs wants to talk about, but if you see the logo over here, it's got sort of splines and things on it. And it's a sort of signifier of maybe what's to come, the ability to be able to create your own waveforms in a kind of CAD style. But that's all I can say, I think. I'm gonna have to get this checked by a lawyer before this goes out.
Obviously, Yuhi mainly dealt with software, has become into the modular world. And then we've also got Bitwig here, who are predominantly a software company.
Oh,
but as you know, they're working with expert sleepers, and they have the whole grid integration now in modular. Works brilliantly. I use it all the time.
I shot a thing today with Dave Lindenbank. They showed a lot of the new devices with the beta that was announced yesterday, or this week I think it was. And there's this really nice delay and convolution effect.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah.
It sounded really good.
Yeah.
I was very well impressed. So that'll be up as soon as poor overworked editors can get on the case, or me.
And then there's more software. Obviously, Arturia with the biggest bus.
Hold
in the
on,
world.
let's forget about this one. Let's just check this bus out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So this looks like the sort of thing you'd find at Formula One, right? So look, there's some synths and stuff inside, but what you really want to see is the windscreen wiper.
Is that where they drive it from?
Yeah, look at this. So it's a helioscopic. I mean, that just looks. It looks really dangerous for a start.
You actually sit up there and drive.
But yeah, I think this is the still. We should do this for the poster frame. So either side of the. Okay, we got that? Yeah, brilliant, that'll do. We'll use that for the poster frame. The Teenage Engineering here, following the theme of bring your own vehicle. Now, we posted a long piece that Gaz shot with us. This is the new OP1. And there's the mixer around here somewhere, which I got my hands on. The new OP1 has got lots more capabilities.
Here we go. It's mixer in action.
That is something that we should actually share. So even if
Nice.
it's Korg or if it's like...
Get a real sense of the size there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, there's a couple of things I want to say about this, because I know they've been getting quite a lot of flack for the pricing, and yes, it is expensive. I spoke to a chap, actually, let me grab this. What they've got is this design book here, which shows exactly how much went into this. So essentially, I don't know if I'd be able to get, they actually designed their own, all of the parts, including the faders, the carbon tracking, the bearings for they made all of that stuff and designed it. So they haven't bought any of this stuff off the shelf. It's manufactured completely from scratch. And this sort of, I know, some people will go, well, I don't care, it's still too expensive, and that's fine. But you can see kind of what has gone into it. And it's the same with the OP1. And it is premium stuff, I know. And I know that a lot of people get a bit bad-tempered about that. But a lot of work and a lot of thought has gone into it. So I suppose it's some kind of justification.
Almost like the Apple of the
kind of
synth world. Fusing hardware and software, that's bespoke, I guess.
Right. Onwards, yeah.
So loads more tents, 1010 music, TNRS, Create Audio,
Yeah.
Joe Analog, they're all here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And how are we doing for time, Ed? Have we got time to maybe go and have a look at the stage over here? Yeah, so I've shot some more things. So I shot Clavis this morning. They've got a really interesting filter. The filter, what the filter does is track the audio input cycle that you can then clock divide. So if you've got a sine wave going in, say, or a sawtooth, and it's at 1 kilohertz, you can clock divide it right down to kind of almost rhythmic and LFO speeds that will then apply to the filter of the signal that's coming.
Awesome.
It sounded like whoa! It's two filters. I think it's coming out maybe later this year or early next year, is what he said. But
I'm not sure I know of anything else that does that.
I'd never seen it. Yeah. I noticed actually Daniel Miller had a Clavis. I forgot what it was because I'm not familiar with all of their stuff, but he had Clavis in his rack last night. So anyway, we'll keep going here.
I'm actually quite impressed with Shackmat. I haven't really looked at their modules much before. I was very impressed with some of their new oscillators and new filters that they were doing in there, and their sort of the clock division stuff that they do, CV recorder stuff as well. So yeah, I definitely want to pop back in there.
CV recorder is kind of an interesting one, isn't it? Because of that, because you get that extreme resolution of the control. Yeah, I've always wondered about, because you can, if you've got the right kind of sampler, you can sample CVs, can't you, and then play them back.
Sample audio rate.
Yeah,
totally. So
cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea.
You all right? You have to wipe the lens. Is that all right? Yeah. Okay. So hello. So if we carry on down here, this is another stage. This is the
beach. Is it
the beach stage? That's right.
And they've actually put some sand down to make it very beachy.
They put sand down, which is actually quite comedic, because when you're in a hurry, you have to go this way, and you suddenly hit that, and it's just like, I mean, you're a fit guy, so
still like trudging through sloppy mud. It's
like walking through sand, frankly.
Yeah.
So here we go. I'm not sure who's on here at the moment.
No, not sure.
Well, probably must be 5 o'clock. It's maybe.
This is where Daniel Miller was on yesterday. Really good sound systems.
I expect this is Nav's Modular now. Yeah. Later on, we've got Eden Gray, who we just bumped into, and also Julia Bondar, who is really good. She's part of the Endorphins kind of crew. She's the really striking looking girl that's in a lot of the posters. And she does some fantastic modular stuff, Julia. So that'll be good. I bet that'll be masses of people there.
I think she's just done a module in collaboration with Andrew Huang,
yes,
YouTuber.
The Ghost module. Yeah, I
module.
literally just posted it. It should be online already.
Haven't seen it yet, so you know more than me.
There's that, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Airstream 4 and I've forgotten what the other one was called.
But yeah, Ed, just
a one new thing.
Just have a quick look around. This is
round.
such a festival vibe.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's really great. It's a real good
Thank
sense
God
of community.
it's not raining though. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, when we got here it was what 26 degrees, I think, and you know it's a lot cooler today, which is kind of all right. But I mean, yeah, you wouldn't necessarily want it in the. Last year when we were here in September, it rained really hard, and it was grim because we had to walk out into the woods and stuff. It was tough actually, and everybody was a bit miserable being in a tent with electronics.
Yeah.
Never a fun experience.
Never. So what's how do you we're here for a couple more days? No, another day.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Anything you want to get round and see, you haven't seen that you've heard about, or that you can talk about?
Not so sure. I tend to go sort of like snowblind at these shows. I know I've got some appointments tomorrow. I've got an appointment with Oberheim to do a little sounds only shoot or something similar with
Right.
the OBX8.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to go see the Rhodes Mark 8, I think that is. 8 seems to be the theme of the products. Do you think of any other products with 8 in them that you've seen that we could carry on that theme?
Yeah, right.
Maybe not.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments if you have. Well, how long are we doing there? Have we actually? I think that feels like a good place to end. I mean, I just wanted to give you a vibe of what it's like, and also because Matt was available yesterday on the live stream, and then it was just not working.
Yeah, it was.
For those of you who didn't see, what happened is Gaz was walking to the bungalow Dorf, which is right out there. I think it'd be too long. We'd have so much dead air if we go that way, and he got lost, and then the signal dropped, and then it came back on, and I was just basically pressing the end show, and he went,
We're ready.
yeah,
I know. Yeah.
it was quite comedic.
He turned around to me and went, "They've just run the end credits."
Yeah.
Just as we were about to talk.
Anyway, that's the way it goes. Thanks for watching.
Nice one.
This is in replacement for the live stream, which unfortunately won't. Hopefully there'll be one tomorrow. Anyway, thanks a lot. Bye.
See ya.